Lesson 1. Travel Plans.
Hey Anna, that's a good idea. Have you booked your accommodation yet?
Hi, John. Not yet. I'm still deciding where to stay.
There are so many options these days. Are you looking for a hotel or something else?
I'm thinking about an Airbnb. It feels more cozy and local.
That sounds nice. You can often find unique places that way.
Exactly. Plus, I like having a kitchen to prepare some meals.
Smart choice. It can save money on food too.
True. Have you found any good places for your trip?
Am eyeing a beach resort? I want to relax and enjoy the sun.
That sounds amazing. Do you prefer busy tourist spots or quiet areas?
I prefer quieter places where I can unwind and explore at my own pace.
Lesson 2. Hobbies and Interests.
Morning Anna. I'm into photography and playing the guitar. How about you?
Hi, John. That's cool. I love painting and hiking.
Painting sounds fun. What do you like to paint?
I enjoy landscapes and nature scenes. They're so calming.
I can imagine. Capturing nature on canvas must be rewarding.
It really is. How long have you been playing the guitar?
For about 5 years now. I love learning new songs.
That's great. Do you play any particular genre?
Mostly folk and acoustic. I enjoy the storytelling in the songs.
I love that. Music and art both tell beautiful stories.
Absolutely. They are great ways to express ourselves creatively.
Lesson 3. Historical Encounters.
Hey Anna, did you know that many of these were children?
Hi, John. Really? That's fascinating. Who are you talking about?
I am referring to the early encounters in Massachusetts.
Right. The Native Americans and settlers had a complex relationship.
Yes, at first, they were not friendly due to misunderstandings.
That's true. It's interesting how history shapes our perspectives.
Exactly. Over time, some alliances formed, but it was challenging.
Yes, it's important to learn from these historical events.
Definitely. They teach us about cooperation and conflict.
And the importance of communication in building relationships.
For sure, understanding each other's backgrounds is crucial.
Lesson 4. Innovation across industries.
Morning, Anna. Technology has revolutionized various industries too,
Hi, John. Definitely. From healthcare to education, it's incredible.
right? Telemedicine has changed how patients receive care.
Yes, it makes healthcare more accessible for many people.
And in education, online learning has opened up new opportunities.
Absolutely. Students can learn from anywhere now.
It is amazing how technology bridges gaps in so many fields.
Yes, it also encourages innovation and new ideas.
What industry do you think has benefited the most?
I'd say healthcare, because it directly impacts lives.
That is a great point. Improved technology can save lives and improve outcomes.
Lesson 5. The power of art.
Hey Anna, have you seen the painting of the dark-haired woman?
Hi, John. Yes. The way the artist captures her shoulders is stunning.
Right? When people look at this painting, they often feel a deep connection.
Absolutely. It evokes such strong emotions. What do you think it represents?
I think it symbolizes strength and vulnerability at the same time.
Yes, the contrast is powerful. It makes you think about the story behind her expression.
Exactly. Art can tell so much without using words.
I love how it can spark different interpretations from viewers.
Each person sees something unique, reflecting their own experiences.
That's the beauty of art. It brings people together through shared feelings.
For sure, art is a wonderful way to explore human experiences.
Lesson 6. The journey of creation.
Hello, Anna. Did you know that Handel finished his famous work in just 24 days?
Hi, John. Wow, that's impressive. What was his reaction when he completed it?
When he was asked how he felt, he said it was like a divine inspiration.
That's fascinating. It must have been a profound experience for him.
Yes, it is amazing how creativity can flow so intensely at times.
Definitely. Sometimes artists feel completely in tune with their work.
Have you ever experienced that kind of inspiration?
I have. There are moments when ideas just come to me effortlessly.
Those moments are magical. They remind us why we create,
Exactly. It's like tapping into something greater than ourselves.
and it makes the finished product even more rewarding.
Lesson 7. Capturing food.
Hey Anna, have you noticed how food photos can be so appealing and mouth-watering?
Hi, John. Absolutely. The right lighting and composition are key to great food photography.
Yes, a well-lit dish can make all the difference. What is your favorite type of food to photograph?
I love capturing desserts. They're colorful and fun to style.
That sounds delicious. I also enjoy photographing savory dishes.
The textures in savory meals can be really interesting to highlight.
Exactly. I also think garnishes add a nice touch to the presentation.
Yes, they can elevate the dish and make it look even more appetizing.
Do you have any tips for beginners in food photography?
I'd suggest experimenting with natural light and different angles for variety.
Great advice. A little creativity can turn a simple meal into art.
Lesson 8. The search for shelter.
Morning, Anna. I read about children who were kept in shelters because their parents couldn't find a place to stay.
Hi, John. That's heartbreaking. It must be tough for those families.
Yes, it highlights the importance of affordable housing for everyone.
Absolutely. Everyone deserves a safe place to live.
It is crucial for the well-being of children, especially.
Definitely. Stability in housing can greatly impact their development.
Have you thought about ways we can help those in need?
Volunteering at local shelters can make a big difference.
Yes, even small donations can help provide for families.
Raising awareness about housing issues is also important.
For sure. Together, we can advocate for change in our communities.
Lesson 9. Traveling by air.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about what happens at the check-in counter?
Hi, John. Yes, you need your boarding pass and passport ready, right?
Exactly. After you show those, they check your luggage if you have any.
Right. Then what happens next?
After check-in, you proceed to security. They check bags and personal items.
Yes, it can be a bit stressful, especially during busy times.
For sure. But once you are through, it's usually smooth sailing to the gate.
Absolutely. I love the excitement of waiting to board.
Me too. It's the anticipation of reaching a new destination.
Do you prefer window or aisle seats?
I like window seats for the views. How about you?
Lesson 10. Borders and boundaries.
Morning, Anna. Have you heard about how borders have changed in Europe?
Hi, John. Yes, it's interesting how Britain rolled back its borders.
Exactly. But then they were reimposed at a European level.
It's like shifting boundaries in response to political changes.
Right. It makes you think about the nature of sovereignty.
Definitely, countries have to balance independence and cooperation.
And the challenges that come with maintaining those relationships.
Yes, it's a complex situation that affects many people.
For sure, history shows us how borders can shape lives dramatically.
Lesson 11. Finding directions.
Hey Anna, excuse me, do you know where the check-in counter is?
Hi, John. It's just straight ahead to your left.
Thanks. I always get a bit lost in busy airports.
It can be confusing. Airports are often like small cities.
Yes, with all the signs and people moving around.
Right. It's helpful to follow the signs and ask if you're unsure.
Good point. Asking for directions can save time.
Exactly. And it's a great way to meet fellow travelers.
Do you usually arrive early to avoid the rush?
Lesson 12. Pride in heritage.
Morning, Anna. Did you know the Welsh people are very proud of their own language?
Hi, John. Yes, their language, Welsh, has a rich history and heritage.
Exactly. It is amazing how they've preserved it through generations.
Yes, language is such an important part of identity and culture.
Definitely. It connects people to their roots and traditions.
I admire how they celebrate their heritage through festivals and music.
Absolutely. It keeps their culture vibrant and alive.
Have you ever attended a Welsh festival?
Not yet, but I'd love to experience it firsthand.
You should. It's a beautiful way to immerse yourself in the culture.
For sure. I am excited to learn more about it.
Lesson 13, Teaching Numbers.
Hey Anna, did you know we teach numbers to everyone, even tiny children?
Hi, John. That's true. Numbers are fundamental to learning.
Exactly. It helps them understand basic concepts of quantity and order.
Yes. Plus, it lays the groundwork for math skills later on.
Right. And making it fun can really engage young learners.
Absolutely. Games and songs make learning numbers enjoyable.
Have you seen any creative methods for teaching numbers?
I've seen colorful charts and counting toys that really capture attention.
Those are great tools. Visuals can enhance memory retention.
Yes, it's fascinating how children pick up concepts through play.
For sure. It is all about making learning a positive experience.
Lesson 14, The Joy of Music.
Morning, Anna. That is wonderful. Can you play any songs?
Hi, John. I can play a few popular ones. What do you like?
I enjoy classic rock and some pop songs.
Great choices. I can play a couple of hits from the 80s.
That sounds fun. Do you play any instruments?
I play the guitar and a bit of piano. How about you?
I play the guitar too. It is such a versatile instrument.
Yes, you can play so many genres with it.
Do you perform often?
Sometimes at local events. It's a bit nerve-wracking but exciting.
I'd love to hear you play sometime.
Lesson 15, Niagara Falls.
Hey Anna, have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
Hi, John. Yes, it's such a famous place with breathtaking views.
Absolutely. A lot of tourists visit there every year.
It's a must-see for anyone traveling to that area.
Did you take any pictures when you visited?
Yes, the falls are so picturesque. I have some amazing shots.
That is awesome. The mist and rainbows create such a magical atmosphere.
Definitely. And the sound of the water is incredible too.
Do you remember any fun activities you did there?
I took a boat tour right up to the falls. It was thrilling.
I bet that is an unforgettable experience.
Lesson 16, The Value of Life.
Morning, Anna. Do you think it is important to affirm the dignity of our lives?
Hi, John. Absolutely. Every life has value and meaning.
Yes, this work continues to highlight those truths.
It's vital to recognize and celebrate every individual's story.
Exactly. Each person's experiences contribute to the larger narrative.
This story goes on, shaping our understanding of humanity.
Right. And sharing these stories can inspire others.
Yes, it fosters empathy and connection among people.
It is a beautiful reminder of the power of community.
Lesson 17, Splashing in the Waves.
Hey Anna, did you notice how many children learn to swim at the beach?
Hi, John. Yes, it's such a fun place for them to play in the water.
Absolutely. The waves and sand make it an exciting environment.
And swimming is such an important skill for safety.
Exactly. Many kids start with floaties before learning to swim.
Yes, it's great to see them gain confidence in the water.
Have you ever taught someone how to swim?
I have. It's rewarding to see their progress.
I enjoyed that too. The joy on their faces is priceless.
For sure. Do you have a favorite beach activity?
I love building sand castles with kids. How about you?
Lesson 18, Shopping Benefits.
Morning, Anna. Have you heard that many stores offer discounts?
Hi, John. Yes, it's a great way to save money while shopping.
Right. And some places have a loyalty card program too.
Those programs can really add up. You get rewards for regular purchases.
Exactly. It is nice to receive special offers for being a loyal customer.
Do you have any loyalty cards?
I do. I use them at my favorite grocery store.
Same here. They often send me coupons based on my shopping habits.
That is helpful. It feels like you get more for your money.
Definitely. Plus, it encourages me to shop there more often.
It is a win-win situation for both customers and stores.
Lesson 19, Flying High.
Hey Anna, have you ever imagined flying close to the treetops?
Hi, John. Yes, it must feel incredible to soar above the landscape.
I know, although we cannot fly like birds, it is still a thrill.
Absolutely. I love the idea of seeing the world from above.
It gives a whole new perspective on nature and cities.
For sure. Have you ever been in a small plane?
Yes, it was exciting to see everything from the air.
I bet. The view must be breathtaking.
It really was. I felt like a bird for a moment.
That sounds amazing. I'd love to experience that someday.
You should. It is an unforgettable adventure.
Lesson 20, Finding Directions.
Morning, Anna. Can you help me with directions?
Hi, John. Sure. Where do you need to go?
I'm looking for the library.
Just walk straight for about 2 blocks, then turn left.
Got it. Is it far from here?
Not at all. It's just a short walk away.
That is great. I love walking in the fresh air.
Me too. It's a nice way to clear your mind.
Do you often visit the library?
Yes, I enjoy reading and finding new books.
Same here. It is a treasure trove of knowledge.
Lesson 21, Prioritizing Tasks.
Hey, Anna, I was thinking we should list our tasks in order of priority.
Hi, John. That's a great idea. It helps us stay organized.
Exactly. Once we have the list, we can allocate time for each task.
Yes, it makes it easier to manage our time effectively.
Should we start by identifying the most urgent tasks?
Definitely. Urgency can help us decide what comes first.
After that, we can focus on important but less urgent tasks
Right. It's all about balancing our workload.
and making sure we don't overlook anything essential.
Exactly. I feel more productive when I have a clear plan.
Me too. A well-structured list can really boost our efficiency.
Lesson 22, Ancient Religions.
Morning, Anna. Did you know the Romans had many gods and religions?
Hi, John. Yes, their mythology is quite fascinating.
Exactly. They worshipped various gods for different aspects of life.
Right. And some other cultures had similar beliefs.
Yes, like the two religions that focused on one main god.
That's interesting. It shows how different cultures approach spirituality.
Indeed, the worship of one god can create a strong sense of community.
Absolutely. It fosters unity among followers.
Do you have a favorite myth or story from that era?
I love the story of Hercules and his 12 labors. It's so adventurous.
That is a classic. It teaches lessons about strength and perseverance.
Lesson 23, Edison's Legacy.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about Thomas Edison's inventions?
Hi, John. Yes, he's most famous for the light bulb and the phonograph.
Exactly. Those inventions changed the world in so many ways.
Right? The light bulb revolutionized how we illuminate our spaces.
And the phonograph brought music into homes like never before.
Yes, it was the beginning of recorded music.
Edison lived to an old age, which allowed him to see his impact.
It's amazing to think about how his inventions still affect us today.
Definitely, his work laid the foundation for modern technology.
Do you have a favorite invention of his?
I think the light bulb is my favorite. It is such a simple yet powerful idea.
Lesson 24, Beautiful Creations.
Morning, Anna. I just saw some beautifully made crafts at the market.
Hi, John. Oh, those sound interesting. What kind of crafts?
There were handmade pottery and intricate jewelry pieces.
Wow, do they come in different styles?
Yes, some were traditional, while others had a modern twist.
That's great. I love unique items that tell a story.
Exactly. Each piece reflects the artist's creativity and culture.
Have you ever tried making your own crafts?
He have dabbled in pottery. It is a fun and messy process.
I bet. I'd love to join a pottery class someday.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. It could be a great hobby.
Lesson 25, Sports and Advertising.
Hey Anna, did you know that sports provide many themes important to advertising?
Hi, John. Yes, speed, strength, and competition are all great selling points.
Exactly. Advertisements often use athletes to symbolize those qualities.
It's fascinating how much influence sports have on marketing strategies.
Right? And perseverance is another crucial theme.
Yes, it resonates with people who admire hard work and dedication.
Do you have a favorite sports ad that inspired you?
I love the Nike ads. They always promote pushing your limits.
Same here. Their message is empowering and motivating.
Plus, they often feature real athletes, which adds authenticity.
Exactly. It makes the campaign feel relatable and genuine.
Lesson 26, Hospital Insights.
Morning, Anna. I read that failure is around 20% for patients in hospitals.
Hi, John. That sounds concerning. What's the good news?
The good news is that everything at the hospital is directed toward improving care.
That's reassuring. It means they're focusing on patient outcomes.
Yes, hospitals are constantly working to reduce failure rates.
That's important. What strategies do they use?
They invest in better training for staff and advanced technology.
That makes sense. Technology can significantly enhance patient safety.
Exactly. And they also emphasize teamwork and communication among staff.
Those are key factors in providing effective healthcare.
For sure, it is encouraging to see hospitals prioritize patient well being.
Lesson 27, Fashion Finds.
Hey Anna, have you checked out the latest fashion trends?
Hi, John. I have. There are some really exciting styles this season.
Perfect. I also need new shoes. What is trending right now?
Sneakers are still very popular, especially chunky styles.
I love chunky sneakers. They are both comfortable and stylish.
Yes, they go well with casual outfits. What kind of shoes are you looking for?
Aim thinking about something versatile for everyday wear.
That sounds great. Have you considered ankle boots?
Ankle boots could be a good choice. They are stylish and functional.
Absolutely. Plus, they can be dressed up or down easily.
You'll definitely look into them. Fashion can be so fun to explore.
Lesson 28, Checkout Questions.
Morning, Anna. Can I settle the payment for additional charges during checkout?
Hi, John. Yes, most places allow you to add extra charges at checkout.
That is good to know. It makes things more convenient.
Definitely. It's helpful when you're purchasing multiple items.
Are there any items that usually have additional charges?
Yes, items like warranties or gift wrapping often come with extra fees.
I see. It is important to check those details before finalizing a purchase.
Absolutely. Reading the fine print can save you from surprises.
I always try to do that now. It is a good habit to develop.
For sure, being informed helps you make better decisions while shopping.
Exactly. I feel more confident when I know what to expect.
Lesson 29, Grocery Shopping Challenges.
Hey Anna, grocery shopping can be tricky sometimes, right?
Hi, John. Absolutely. It's hard to inspect the produce beforehand.
Exactly. You cannot always choose the specific items you want.
That's so true. I often find bruised fruits when I get home.
Same here. It makes me wish I could pick them myself.
Right? It's all about getting the freshest options.
Have you ever tried shopping at a farmer's market?
Yes, the produce there is usually much better.
I love the variety and the chance to talk to the farmers.
Me too. It feels more personal and rewarding.
Plus, you can often find unique items you wouldn't see in stores.
Lesson 30. Organizing with storage.
Morning, Anna. I've been using storage bins to organize my space.
Hi, John. That sounds useful. Do you label them for easy access?
Yes, it helps me find things quickly without digging around.
That's a smart idea. What do you store in them?
Mostly seasonal items and extra supplies, like holiday decorations.
Great. It's nice to keep those things out of the way.
Exactly. I can focus on the essentials in my living space.
How do you decide what goes in which bin?
I categorize them by type and frequency of use.
That makes sense. It's important to keep things organized.
Definitely. It saves time and reduces stress when looking for items.
Lesson 31. Canada's National Parks.
Hey Anna, did you know that Canada's national park system started in Banff?
Hi, John. Yes, it's known for its stunning natural features.
Exactly. The mountains and lakes there are breathtaking.
And it's home to a variety of wildlife, too.
Right? You can see everything from bears to elk in their natural habitat.
It's incredible how diverse the ecosystem is.
Have you visited any national parks in Canada?
I've been to Jasper. The scenery was unforgettable.
Jasper is beautiful. I love the starry skies there at night.
Yes, it's one of the best places for stargazing.
I'd love to explore more parks and their unique features.
Lesson 32. Jazz Evolution.
Morning, Anna. Have you heard about the different styles of jazz?
Hi, John. Yes, bop and cool jazz are fascinating genres.
Exactly. They represent a shift in jazz music during the 20th century.
Some people preferred these newer kinds for their complexity.
Right? Bop has such intricate rhythms and fast tempos.
And cool jazz offers a more laid-back vibe.
Yes, Ida's perfect for relaxing and enjoying the music.
Do you have a preference between the two?
I lean towards cool jazz for its smooth sounds.
I appreciate that too. It's great for a quiet evening at home.
Absolutely. Both styles have their unique charm.
Lesson 33. Exploring old buildings.
Hey Anna, have you ever thought about the history of all the old buildings in our city?
Hi, John. Yes, they have so many stories to tell.
Someone told me that one of the houses dates back to the 1800s.
Wow, that's impressive. It must have seen so much change over the years.
Exactly. I wonder what life was like back then.
Me too. It's fascinating to imagine the people who lived there.
Do you think we should take a historical tour sometime?
That sounds like a great idea. We could learn more about their architecture too.
Absolutely. Each style tells a different story about that era.
And it's a nice way to appreciate our city's heritage.
I agree. Exploring old buildings can be like stepping back in time.
Lesson 34, Inner Qualities.
Morning, Anna. I saw a quote that said it is your qualities that matter, not just your appearance.
Hi, John. That's so true. Inner qualities are what define us.
Exactly. Kindness and honesty are much more valuable.
Yes, those traits build strong relationships.
Have you ever met someone who was initially unappealing but turned out to be amazing?
Definitely. I've met people who were shy but had incredible talents.
It is a reminder not to judge too quickly.
Yes, everyone has something unique to offer.
I think self-confidence also comes from recognizing our inner strengths.
Absolutely. When we value ourselves, it shows in our interactions.
I love that perspective. It encourages a more inclusive mindset.
Lesson 35, The Fight for Independence.
Hey Anna, did you know there was much fighting between the Americans and the British for several years?
Hi, John. Yes, the struggle for independence was intense.
Exactly. It shaped the nation we know today.
What do you think were the main reasons for the conflict?
Taxation without representation was a huge factor,
That makes sense. People felt their voices weren't heard.
right? And the desire for self-governance played a big role too.
Yes, it's fascinating how those events still impact us.
For sure, understanding history helps us appreciate our freedom.
I agree. It's essential to learn from the past.
And to ensure we protect our rights in the future.
Lesson 36, Ironing Help.
Morning, Anna. Do you have an ironing board and iron I could borrow?
Hi, John. Yes, I have both. What do you need to iron?
I have a few shirts that need some attention before my meeting.
That's no problem. I can show you how to use them if you'd like.
That would be great. I'm not the best at ironing.
No worries. It just takes a little practice.
I appreciate that. It's nice to have a helping hand.
Of course, we all need a little help sometimes.
Exactly. Maybe I can cook dinner for you as a thank you.
That sounds like a fair trade. I'd love that.
Great. Let's make it a plan.
Lesson 37, Fruit Choices.
Hey Anna, when I go grocery shopping, I usually go for bananas, apples, and oranges for a variety.
Hi, John. Those are great choices. They're all nutritious and delicious.
Exactly. I love having fresh fruit on hand for snacks.
Me too. Do you have a favorite among those?
I think bananas are my favorite. They are so convenient.
I like apples. They're crunchy and come in many varieties.
That is true. Do you prefer them sweet or tart?
I prefer sweet apples like Fuji or Honeycrisp.
Good choice. What about oranges? Do you use them in recipes?
Yes, I make fresh juice or add them to salads for a zesty flavor.
That sounds refreshing. You'll have to try that next time.
Lesson 38, Learning from Others.
Morning, Anna. I've been thinking about how learning about others' interests makes us better people.
Hi, John. I completely agree. It opens our minds to new perspectives.
Exactly. The more we understand others, the more empathy we develop.
Yes, it helps us appreciate different cultures and experiences.
Have you ever learned something surprising from someone?
Absolutely. I once met someone passionate about pottery, and it inspired me to try it.
That is amazing. I think trying new hobbies can be so rewarding,
Definitely. It's a great way to connect with people too.
and it helps us grow as individuals. What new interests have you explored lately?
I've started learning about photography. It's fascinating to capture moments.
That sounds wonderful. I'd love to see your photos sometime.
Lesson 39, Weight Considerations.
Hey, Anna, I made sure we should have no problems with the wait for our trip.
Hi, John. That's smart. It's important to pack wisely.
Exactly. I checked the limits for our luggage.
Good idea. It can be a hassle if we exceed the limits.
Right? I also focused on bringing lightweight clothing.
That's a great strategy. Layering can help too.
Yes, it saves space and keeps us prepared for different weather.
What about snacks? Are you bringing any?
I'm thinking of packing some trail mix. I'd slight and nutritious.
Perfect. That will keep us energized during our adventures.
I cannot wait for the trip. Planning is half the fun.
Lesson 40, Conservation Awareness.
Morning, Anna. Did you know that other species were nearly wiped out, like the large prairie mammals called bison?
Hi, John. Yes. It's shocking how many there used to be.
Exactly. There were once millions of bison roaming the plains.
It's incredible to think about how vital they were to the ecosystem.
Right? They played a significant role in maintaining grasslands.
And their decline had a ripple effect on other species too.
Yes, conservation efforts are crucial to protect what is left.
I agree. It's important to raise awareness about these issues.
Have you ever visited a national park to see bison?
I have. It was amazing to see them in their natural habitat.
I'd love to experience that. It's a reminder of the importance of wildlife conservation.
Lesson 41, the Reformation.
Hey Anna, did you know that after the year 1500, many people in Europe broke away from the Catholic Church?
Hi, John. Yes, it was a significant moment in history known as the Reformation.
Exactly. People were seeking more personal connections to their faith.
Right. Figures like Martin Luther played a crucial role in this movement.
Yes, his 95 Theses sparked a lot of debate and change.
It's fascinating how these events shaped modern Christianity.
Definitely, the rise of different denominations emerged from those changes.
And it also led to greater religious freedom over time.
Yes, it is interesting to think about how these historical events still influence us today.
Lesson 42, Supplier Connections.
Morning, Anna. That is fantastic. Did you find any potential suppliers for our company?
Hi, John. Yes, I discovered a few that look promising.
Great. What kind of products do they offer?
They specialize in eco-friendly materials, which fits our goals perfectly.
That is wonderful. Sustainability is so important nowadays.
Absolutely. I think it will attract more customers too.
Have you contacted them yet for quotes?
Yes, I sent out inquiries yesterday and I'm waiting for their responses.
Perfect. I'm excited to see what they come back with.
Me too. If they meet our standards, we could partner with them.
I cannot wait to move forward with this.
Lesson 43, Restaurant Recommendations.
Hey Anna, can you recommend any good restaurants nearby?
Hi, John. Of course. Are you looking for a specific type of cuisine?
I'm in the mood for Italian.
There's a fantastic Italian place down the street called Bella Italia.
That sounds great. What do you recommend there?
Their pasta primavera is amazing, and the tiramisu is a must-try.
Yum. I love a good dessert. Is it an intimate place?
Yes, it has a cozy atmosphere, perfect for a nice dinner.
Awesome. I'll definitely check it out this weekend.
Lesson 44, Musical Gatherings.
Morning, Anna. I was thinking about how musicians often play instruments for small gatherings.
Hi, John. Yes, it adds a lovely touch to any event.
Right? Having a neighborhood musician can create such a warm atmosphere.
Absolutely. There's something special about live music.
Plus, traveling groups can bring diverse sounds and styles.
Yes, they often share unique cultural experiences through their music.
Do you have a favorite type of live music?
I enjoy acoustic performances. They feel very personal.
I agree. It is nice to hear the raw talent of the musicians.
Lesson 45, The Art of Persuasion.
Hey Anna, I've been thinking about how someone could not entirely force their will upon others.
Hi, John. That's a great point. If someone becomes too demanding, they might face resistance.
Exactly. It is all about balancing authority and understanding.
Yes, People are more likely to respond positively if they feel respected.
Have you ever experienced a situation where someone was too pushy?
Definitely. It often leads to misunderstandings and conflict.
Right? Effective communication requires patience and empathy.
I agree. It's important to listen as much as we speak.
True. Finding common ground can really help in persuading others.
Yes, and sometimes humor can ease the tension too.
Absolutely. A lighthearted approach can make a big difference.
Lesson 46, Staying Composed.
Morning, Anna. Am preparing for a meeting. I'll try to remain composed and state my case clearly.
Hi, John. That's a smart strategy. Staying calm can really help you communicate effectively.
Yes, it is easy to get flustered, especially when emotions run high.
Definitely. Taking deep breaths can be beneficial before speaking.
Good idea. It helps clear the mind and focus on the message.
Exactly. Do you also plan to use visual aids during your presentation?
Yes, I think visuals can reinforce my points and keep everyone engaged.
That's a great approach. People often remember visuals better than words alone.
For sure. I want to make a lasting impression.
Lesson 47, Meeting Refreshments.
Hey, Anna, do you think we should have any refreshments during the meeting?
Hi, John. I think it's a good idea. Snacks can keep energy levels up.
Exactly. It helps to create a more relaxed atmosphere, too.
Yes. What do you plan to organize?
I was thinking of some coffee, pastries, and maybe fruit.
That sounds perfect. A variety will cater to different preferences.
Right? Plus, it shows we care about the participants' comfort.
Absolutely. It can also encourage more open discussions.
Yes, I hope it will help everyone feel more at ease.
Lesson 48, Effective Communication.
Morning, Anna. Do you have any tips for effective communication?
Hey, John. Yes. Using body language is crucial.
I agree. It can convey confidence and engagement.
Exactly. Maintaining eye contact shows you're interested.
Yes, nodding can also encourage the speaker to continue.
Right. And avoiding crossing your arms can make you seem more approachable.
Those are great points. What about vocal tone?
It's important too. A warm tone can make your message more inviting.
Yes, and varying your pitch can keep the listener's attention.
Absolutely. Communication is not just about words, it's a complete package.
I love that perspective. It really emphasizes the art of connecting with others.
Lesson 49, Trustworthy Sources.
Hey, Anna, are those suppliers reliable?
Hi, John. Yes, they're generally reliable, but they can have some delays occasionally.
That is good to know. Have you worked with them before?
I have. Their products are high quality, but communication could improve.
I see. Clear communication is key in any business relationship.
Exactly. It helps set expectations from the start.
What do you think we should do if we face issues with them?
I think addressing problems directly is best, but we should also have backup options.
Great idea. It is always smart to have alternatives.
Yes, that way, we can minimize disruptions in our workflow.
I feel more confident about this now.
Lesson 50, Leaving a Message.
Morning, Anna. Can I leave a message for you?
Sure, John. Of course. Hold on for just a second so I can grab the pen and paper.
Thanks. I want to make sure I include all the details.
No problem. What do you want to say?
I need to remind you about the meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Got it. Anything else?
Yes, please ask if they can send the agenda beforehand.
Good idea. That way, we can prepare better.
Exactly. I want to make sure we cover everything important.
Lesson 51, Democratic Dreams.
Hey, Anna, I've been thinking about the democratic process lately.
Hi, John. That's interesting. What's on your mind?
I believe we Democrats still have a dream for our nation as future.
Yes, it's important to stay hopeful and engaged in politics.
Exactly. Participation is key to making a difference.
What changes do you think we need to focus on?
Issues like education and healthcare should be prioritized.
I agree. Those areas impact everyone's lives directly.
Yes, when citizens are informed and active, real change can happen.
Lesson 52, Making Bibimbap.
Morning, Anna. Do you know how to make bibimbap?
Hey, John. No, I don't. Can you teach me?
Sure. It is a delicious Korean dish with rice and various toppings.
Sounds tasty. What ingredients do we need?
You will need rice, vegetables like spinach and carrots, and a fried egg.
What about the sauce?
Ah, gochujang. It is a spicy red pepper paste that adds great flavor.
Yum. How do we put it all together?
You cook the rice, saute the veggies, and then mix everything with the sauce.
That sounds simple enough. I can't wait to try it.
You will love it. It is colorful and healthy too.
Lesson 53, Healthy Lifestyle.
Hey Anna, I've changed my lifestyle recently.
Hi, John. That's great. What changes have you made?
Well, first I started eating a balanced diet with lots of fruits and vegetables.
That sounds delicious. Which fruits do you enjoy the most?
I love berries, especially strawberries and blueberries. They are so refreshing.
I agree. They're not only tasty but also packed with vitamins.
Exactly. I've also been drinking more water.
That's important. Staying hydrated helps with energy levels, right?
Yes, and I have started exercising regularly, too.
That's fantastic. What kind of exercises do you do?
I mix cardio with strength training. It keeps things interesting.
Lesson 54, The Importance of Trees.
Morning, Anna. Have you thought about the importance of trees?
Hey John, definitely. They provide us with wood and lumber, but we need to be careful.
Right. Sometimes people cut down too many trees for lumber.
Exactly. It can lead to deforestation, which harms the environment.
Yes, trees are crucial for clean air and wildlife habitats.
And they help regulate the climate too.
Absolutely. We should promote sustainable practices for logging.
Yes, planting new trees can help balance what's cut down.
I love that idea. It is all about protecting our planet for future generations.
Lesson 55, Shopping Excitement.
Hey Anna, did you hear about the sale happening here?
Hi John, yes, I'm so excited. Let's find some great deals.
Absolutely. Sales are the perfect time to grab what we need.
Do you have anything specific in mind?
I'm looking for a new jacket. Mine is getting old.
I need a new pair of shoes. My favorite ones are worn out.
Let us check out the shoe section first, then.
Good idea. I hope they have some stylish options.
I'm sure they will. It is always fun to explore new styles.
Yes, plus, shopping together makes it even better.
Definitely. Let us find some treasures today.
Lesson 56, Weather Warnings.
Hello, Anna. Looks like we're in for some rain tomorrow.
Hi John, really? I hope it's not too heavy.
Same here. A light shower is fine, but heavy rain can be a hassle.
I know, it can ruin outdoor plans. Do you have any activities planned?
I was thinking of going for a hike. I might need to reschedule.
That's a good idea. Hiking in the rain can be slippery.
Exactly. I'd rather wait for a sunny day.
Let's keep an eye on the weather forecast.
Agreed. Hopefully, it'll clear up soon.
Lesson 57, Strength in Conflict.
Hey, Anna. It is interesting how strength and compassion can coexist, even in the midst of conflict.
Hi John, that's true. It often takes great strength to show compassion during tough times.
Exactly. Ironically, showing empathy can be more powerful than anger.
Yes, it helps to resolve issues more peacefully. Have you seen examples of this?
I have. In many historical events, leaders who chose compassion often made lasting changes.
That's inspiring. It shows that understanding can lead to healing.
Absolutely. Do you think we can apply this in our daily lives?
Definitely. Small acts of kindness can make a big difference.
I agree. Even in disagreements, showing understanding can change the conversation.
Yes, it encourages others to respond positively too.
Compassion really is a strength worth cultivating.
Lesson 58, Smart Shopping Choices.
Morning, Anna. That's important. What brands would you recommend with these features in mind?
Hi John, I'd say brands like Patagonia and North Face are great for outdoor gear.
Those are excellent choices. They focus on durability and sustainability.
Exactly. I also love that they offer a range of styles for different activities.
Do you prefer any specific features when choosing gear?
I look for waterproof materials and good insulation, especially for winter.
Smart. Breathability is also crucial for comfort.
Absolutely. It's all about finding the right balance in quality and comfort.
And don't forget about style. It is nice to feel good while being practical.
Totally. Fashion and function can go hand in hand.
For sure. Let's explore some options together this weekend.
Lesson 59, Fitness Routine.
Hello, Anna. Ideally, 3 to 4 times a week is a good balance for overall fitness.
Hi, John. I agree. That frequency helps maintain a healthy routine.
Exactly. It keeps your body active without overdoing it.
What types of exercises do you include in your routine?
I like a mix of cardio and strength training. How about you?
I prefer yoga and some light jogging. It helps me relax too.
That is a great combination. Yoga is excellent for flexibility and mindfulness.
Yes, plus, it's a nice way to wind down after a busy day.
Do you set specific goals for your fitness?
I try to aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise each day.
That is a solid goal. Consistency really pays off in the long run.
Lesson 60, Sleep and Exercise.
Hey, Anna, getting enough sleep is crucial for overall health.
Hi, John. Absolutely. Sleep helps our bodies recover and function better.
Exactly. Exercise is so important too. It can improve sleep quality.
Right? It's like a cycle. Good sleep leads to better workouts and vice versa.
What type of exercise do you find helps you sleep better?
I find that light stretching or yoga before bed really helps relax me.
That is a great idea. I prefer a quick walk in the evening.
Walking is nice. It clears the mind and can tire you out just enough.
Yes, it is all about finding what works best for you.
Lesson 61, A Place for Everyone.
Hey, Anna, I believe everyone deserves a room at the table.
Hi, John. Absolutely. It's important to provide shelter for the homeless.
Yes, and we should also care for the elderly and infirm in our community.
Definitely. Everyone needs support, especially during tough times.
It is about creating hope for the destitute, right?
Exactly. When people feel included, it can change their lives.
What do you think are some ways we can help?
Volunteering at local shelters is a great start.
That is a wonderful idea. Even small acts of kindness can make a difference.
Yes, donating clothes or food can really help those in need.
And raising awareness about these issues is crucial too.
Lesson 62, The Challenge of Democracy.
Morning, Anna. Democracy sounds great in theory, but sometimes it feels unworkable.
Hi, John. I agree. It can be like trying to balance too many opinions at once.
Exactly. The ideal is for everyone to have a voice, but it can be chaotic.
Yes, it's challenging to find common ground among diverse views.
Sometimes it leads to gridlock, where no decisions can be made.
Right, it can be frustrating for people who want progress.
Do you think there is a solution to make it function better?
Perhaps focusing on dialogue and compromise could help.
That is a good point. Encouraging open conversations is essential.
Yes, it fosters understanding and collaboration among different groups.
Ultimately, it is about working together for the greater good.
Lesson 63, Public Transportation.
Hey Anna, yes, there are trams and trolley buses too in our city.
Hi John, I know, but those routes are more limited compared to regular buses.
Exactly. It can be inconvenient for people who rely on public transport.
Yes, expanding those routes could benefit many commuters.
It would. More options mean less congestion on the roads.
And it encourages people to use public transport instead of cars.
Right. That is better for the environment too.
Do you think the city is planning any improvements?
I hope so. It would make commuting easier for everyone.
Let's keep an eye on the local news for updates.
Definitely. It is important to stay informed about transportation changes.
Lesson 64, Promoting Recycling.
Morning, Anna. Promoting recycling is so important for our planet.
Hey John, absolutely. It helps reduce waste and conserve resources.
Have you thought about your recycling habits lately?
Yes, I'm trying to be more mindful about separating my waste.
That is great. Every little effort counts towards a healthier environment.
I also encourage my friends to join in on recycling initiatives.
That is a fantastic idea. Spreading awareness can inspire others.
Yes, it's all about making it a community effort.
Do you have any tips for effective recycling?
I recommend checking local guidelines to know what can be recycled.
Good point. Understanding the rules can make a big difference.